Hi guys, welcome to or back to Impact Media TV. If it's your first time joining us, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. We do appreciate the support as it really goes a long way to help support and grow the channel. Thank you. So as TV personality and entrepreneur Rasheeda Frost posts a heartwarming message to mark her and husband Kirk Frost's 25 years of marriage. Let's take a look at their love story so far. Reality TV personalities Kirk, 55, and Rasheeda, 46, haven't had what many would call a blissful relationship, but what they have built together is a reminder that there is no perfect recipe to long-lasting love. It really does come in all shapes and sizes. The popular couple gained fame initially through their respective careers in the music industry and then subsequently through years of appearances on the reality TV show, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. They have had a number of hurdles in their relationship throughout the years, and there have been several notable moments of drama and controversy that played out on the screens. The business-savvy couple once said they felt it was important to be transparent about the ups, downs, and highs and lows they have experienced over the duration of their union. They said that when they made the decision to be on reality TV, they realized there was no point hiding aspects of their lives or trying to keep secrets from the public. Kirk and Rasheeda met in the music and entertainment industry, where they both worked as artists. They eventually started dating sometime in the late 1990s. We searched high and low but couldn't find an exact month or year they actually began dating, but in 1999, after what has been labeled a whirlwind romance, they got married. They have 2 children together, Kirk Frost, who was born in 2000, and Carter Frost, who was born in 2013. There were many rumors flying about over the years that Kirk married Rasheeda when she was 15 years old. However, there is no evidence to support these claims, and the couple have both stated that they were both adults when they got married. In one magazine interview, Rasheeda specifically said she was 21. When the rumors were swirling, Kirk took to social media to defend himself, clearly angry and using some pretty strong language, and basically reiterated what he had said in previous interviews, that he married Rasheeda when they were adults. When the musical duo first met, they were both pursuing their careers as rappers. Kirk also worked as a music producer and Rasheeda became his client. Rasheeda launched her solo music career in the early 2000s when she released several albums and singles. Her biggest hit came with Marry Me featuring Toy Wright, which was released in 2012. Prior to starting her solo career, she was part of a girl hip-hop group called Da Kappas, who were quite popular in 1998. Kirk Frost is also a former rapper, music producer, and manager. He has worked with various artists in the music industry prior to meeting and working with his wife, and it has been reported that he put a lot of work into her career and was basically the brains behind her music brand. Mr. Frost is reported to be a father of 7 children. Before meeting his wife, he was previously in a relationship to a woman named Kelly Harris for several years. They had 3 children together: Kirk Jr., Cherry, and Kelsey. Frost has a close bond with his children, and they could be seen on the show, staying at his house frequently over the years. It is not known what year Frost separated from Kelly or whether Rasheeda was the reason for this. It has been widely reported that Kirk also has a much older estranged son named Christopher. Not much is known about Christopher, but Kirk did mention him a few times on their reality show, mainly discussing the substance misuse issues he was living with at the time. Rasheeda is adored by her fans, and she is popular for quite a few reasons. Firstly, her loving nature, secondly, her successful rap career, and thirdly, her entrepreneurship, as she owns 2 clothing stores in Atlanta. Finally, because she has been a main cast member on the reality TV show Love and Hip Hop Atlanta since its inception in 2012, which has helped to increase her visibility and popularity dramatically. Regarding the TV show Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, it follows the personal and professional lives of several cast members who are involved in the hip-hop music scene in Atlanta. The show features a mix of established and up-and-coming artists, as well as their significant others, friends, and family members. The show has been criticized for its portrayal of drama and conflict, but it has also been praised for shedding light on the struggles and challenges faced by artists and their families in the music industry. Rasheeda's relationship with Kirk has been a major storyline on the show, particularly due to the numerous infidelities and other issues that have arisen throughout their marriage. In several interviews over the years, Kirk has often spoken about how he fell in love with Rasheeda's beauty and talent, and how he admired her strength as a woman and as a business owner. Rasheeda has praised Kirk for his loyalty and support, and for being her biggest cheerleader throughout her career. In 2015, it was revealed on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta that Kirk had cheated on Rasheeda again, but this time was a little different as rumors were spreading like wildfire that he had fathered a child with another woman. The news was devastating for Rasheeda, and she initially really struggled to cope with the betrayal. However, over time, she was able to work through her feelings and reconcile with Kirk. Over the years, Rasheeda and Kirk have had their fair share of relationship challenges, but this was one of the most notable moments of mayhem which led to a significant amount of tension and conflict between the couple, and it was a major storyline on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta for several seasons. Kirk's infidelity and fathering a child with another woman, Jasmine Washington, caused a lot of heartache and controversy. Jasmine gave birth to a son in 2016 and named him Cannon. How Rasheeda found out about Kirk fathering a child was extremely heart-wrenching. It seemed pretty much all of the cast became aware of the accusations before she was privy to the news. Jasmine, who is now 33, worked as a stripper at the time of the affair. She first appeared on Love and Hip Hop in 2016 and immediately claimed that Kirk was the father of her newborn son, Cannon, and that he had been denying the child and refusing to take responsibility for him. She said she wasn't having any of that, so she came for him. She began to infiltrate Kirk and Rasheeda's close circle of friends and began to plant the seed for the news to spread. Which it did, like wildfire actually. Frost initially flat out denied the allegations and even took a paternity test that appeared to be inconclusive. It didn't end there, and for weeks he would not even admit that he had seen Jasmine before in his life. However, as the season progressed, as always, what went down in the dark began to come out in the light, and it became pretty clear that Kirk had been involved with Jasmine, was telling a lot of lies, and that he was more than likely the father of Cannon. This led to a lot of drama between Kirk and Rasheeda, as well as between Kirk and the other cast members who were furious with how he had treated her. Fans and cast also were not happy with Rasheeda when she began to cast blame on the other woman and not her husband. Eventually, Kirk did acknowledge Cannon as his son and began to take responsibility for him. However, his relationship with Jasmine continued to be strained, with accusations of infidelity and false hope on both sides. It was alleged that Frost had promised Jasmine that he was going to leave Rasheeda for her, leaving the young woman devastated when she realized this was not going to be a reality. Rasheeda was understandably beyond hurt, angry and humiliated when she first found out about the affair and baby. It caused a lot of tension and conflict between the couple for a period of time, and Rasheeda made the decision to file for divorce. However, over time, Kirk sincerely apologized for his actions and worked to rebuild the trust that had been broken. Rasheeda also took some time to process her feelings and decide what she wanted to do moving forward. Eventually, she decided to forgive Kirk and try to work things out for the sake of their marriage and family. Although Rasheeda and Kirk have 2 kids together, all of Kirk's children spent lots of time at their home, so they were a blended family, so to speak. Rasheeda dug deep into her heart and was able to forgive Kirk to a level that she was willing to accept his new offspring into their home. She said what's done is done, and it's only fair that Cannon should be included into their family unit. In an interview with Essence magazine, after the couple had reconciled, Rasheeda said on the topic, "One reason our marriage has been able to continue is because he's made a 360. I went through a real deep, dark period with it, and it wasn't an easy thing for me." Adding, "I haven't always been perfect and neither has he. We've been through our share of a lot of different things, but you're either going to fight or you're going to let it go. That's just the end of it. We fought for hours. I never let anybody's opinion sway me in any direction. All I did was pray and follow my heart. Ah, how sweet." In a separate interview, Kirk had this to say, "I had to step up and be a man and show her that I love her and that I'm sorry for what I did." Adding, "I thank God for my wife every day. I wouldn't be where I am without her." Of the future, he declared, I'm grateful for every moment with you, and I promise to cherish and protect our love as you are the person that makes me feel complete. Ah, how sweet. In one episode of Love and Hip Hop in 2019, whilst Cannon was spending time with them, Rasheeda made a remark about Kirk and Washington's son still wearing pull-ups at 2 years old, saying, "He needs to be potty trained. He needs to be wearing drawers." At the time, Washington took to social media to respond, saying, "I am not too fond on my mothering skills being put into question by those who aren't even really in the picture, besides when it's time to film or when it's convenient for you." It's not clear what the current relationship is like with Jasmine and the couple, but Kirk appears to be still co-parenting the young boy with Washington. Despite the infidelity, Rasheeda and Kirk ultimately decided to stay together and work on their relationship. They have continued to appear on the Love and Hip Hop show many years later. The Frosts are known for their business acumen, and in addition to their personal relationship, the couple also work together professionally. They run several businesses, including a restaurant, clothing stores, and a record label. This has added an extra layer of complexity to their relationship, as they have had to navigate the challenges of working together while also dealing with the ups and downs of their personal lives. Overall, Rasheeda and Kirk have had a tumultuous relationship, but they have managed to stay together through thick and thin. Their story has been a popular one on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. One of the reasons that Rasheeda may have decided to forgive Kirk was because of their long history together. The couple had been married for almost 20 years at the time of the scandal, and they had built a life and a family together. It can be difficult to walk away from a relationship that has that much history and investment. Additionally, Rasheeda and Kirk have a strong bond and a deep connection that has helped them weather many storms over the years. They have been through a lot together, and they have shown a willingness to work through their problems and try to make things work. The couple are still married and continue to work on their marriage. Rasheeda recently took to her social media profile to declare her love and let the world know just how she felt about her husband. Here's what the talented entrepreneur had to say. "At the root of every successful marriage is a strong partnership, and yes, you go through stuff. But this is what over 25 years of love looks like." Adding, "By the way, it's not our anniversary," posted just because. Fans were happy for them and hit the comment section. One said, "I am so proud of Kirk for getting his ish together. He almost lost a real one." Impact Media TV, loved to see the growth. "It was heartbreaking to watch the humiliation she suffered publicly. Every woman's worst nightmare, really. Well, as many of you know, forgiveness can be one of the hardest things a person has to do. But once that decision to forgive is made, it frees the soul in an unexplainable way." Have you been in a similar situation as Rasheeda or Kirk? How did it make you feel, or did you find it in your heart to forgive the person? Have your say in the comments section below. As always, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.